Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today we're diving into a captivating hidden gem of U.S. numismatics, the top 10 Washington quarter dollar. This isn't just spare change, it's a tangible connection to American history, packed with iconic design, surprising value, and serious collector appeal. Whether you're chasing pristine uncirculated coins, hunting rare high-grade examples, or building the ultimate Washington quarter set, you're in the right place. Stay tuned, because this everyday coin might just be a prized treasure hiding in plain sight. Let's get started. First up in the 1990, P. Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and quietly compelling entry in modern U.S. numismatics, captivating enthusiasts who appreciate both historical continuity and refined mint craftsmanship. Though often overlooked at first glance, this coin has steadily earned respect among collectors for its elegant design, strong ties to American heritage, and enduring demand in high-grade condition. As part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, the 1990 P issue represents a moment where tradition met modern minting precision, transforming an everyday denomination into a prized treasure for those who understand its deeper appeal. Its status as a tangible link between circulating coinage and collectible artistry makes it a rewarding target for numismatists worldwide. Minted in 1990 at the Philadelphia Mint and bearing the distinctive P Mint mark, this quarter belongs to a series first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1990, the Washington quarter had become one of the most recognized symbols of American coinage, circulating widely while quietly documenting the nation's economic and cultural stability at the close of the 20th century. The Philadelphia Mint, a cornerstone of U.S. coin production, struck this coin during a period marked by technological refinement and high output, positioning the 1990 P quarter as a direct, tangible connection to America's evolving monetary history. The 1990 P Washington quarter features John Flanagan's iconic left-facing portrait of George Washington, a design celebrated for its dignified realism and timeless authority. Fine details in Washington's hair and profile become especially striking in uncirculated condition, where sharp strikes and lustrous surfaces elevate the coin's visual appeal. The reverse showcases a proud heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, an enduring symbol of America's readiness to defend peace. The balanced composition and classical symbolism give the coin an artistic gravitas that continues to resonate with collectors. Composition and physical characteristics. Struck in the standard copper-nickel clad composition, the 1990 P quarter consists of a pure copper core bonded between two outer layers of copper-nickel alloy. Measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.67 grams, it adheres to the familiar specifications that define modern Washington quarters. What sets exceptional examples apart is not their size or metal content, but the quality of strike, surface preservation, and luster. Features that transform a common circulation issue into a visually captivating collectible when preserved in near-mint or uncirculated condition. While the 1990 P Washington quarter was produced in large numbers and is not rare in circulated grades, true scarcity emerges at the highest levels of preservation. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services become increasingly difficult to locate, as minor contact marks or subdued luster can dramatically affect grade. Occasional minor varieties, such as subtle die clashes or off-center strikes, further enhance collector interest. The challenge of finding pristine examples with blazing mint luster and sharp detail is what drives sustained demand among condition-focused collectors. The 1990 P quarters typically trade at face value, but uncirculated examples tell a far more compelling story. Coins graded MS-65 often command prices in the $5 to $15 range, while MS-66 specimens may reach $20 to $40 depending on eye appeal. Truly exceptional examples graded MS-67 or higher can range from $75 to over $300, particularly when supported by strong auction results and attractive toning. These values reflect steady appreciation rooted in condition rarity rather than speculation, making the 1990 P quarter a stable and realistic collectible investment. The 1990 P Washington quarter should prioritize certified examples from reputable grading services, especially when targeting high-grade specimens. Careful inspection for surface marks, strike sharpness, and original mint luster is essential, as these factors significantly influence value. Proper storage in inert holders or slabs helps preserve the coin's condition, while avoiding unnecessary handling protects delicate surfaces. Engaging with numismatic communities and monitoring auction trends can provide valuable insight into pricing and availability, ensuring informed and confident collecting decisions. The 1990 P. Washington quarter dollar represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and condition-based rarity that continues to captivate enthusiasts. Though born as a circulation coin, it has evolved into a prized collectible for those who appreciate its symbolic design, connection to America's past, and the challenge of acquiring top-quality examples. As a tangible connection to the late 20th century United States and a refined expression of classic coinage, this quarter stands as a rewarding addition to any collection, an enduring treasure whose appeal and value remain firmly rooted in numismatic tradition. The 1990 P. Washington quarter dollar has gained increasing recognition in modern numismatic circles as collectors reassess late 20th century coinage. Many enthusiasts now view this era as a bridge between classic designs and contemporary minting standards, making the coin especially appealing to those building comprehensive Washington quarter sets. Its consistent quality from the Philadelphia Mint and the subtle elegance of its design allow it to stand out when compared side by side with heavily circulated examples, reinforcing its reputation as a sleeper collectible that rewards careful selection and patience. The 1990 P issue plays a crucial supporting role. While it may not be the rarest date, it represents an essential checkpoint in the series' late copper-nickel-clad period. High-grade examples often become the bottleneck for completing advanced registry sets, as locating a truly pristine 1990 P with exceptional luster can be surprisingly difficult. This functional importance within full sets adds another layer of desirability, elevating its status beyond that of a routine circulation strike. The 1990 P. Washington quarter is its potential for natural toning when properly stored over decades. Subtle champagne hues, soft blues, or golden highlights can form along the rims, dramatically enhancing visual appeal without compromising originality. Collectors place a premium on such aesthetically pleasing examples, especially when the toning accentuates Washington's portrait or frames the eagle on the reverse. This visual transformation further supports the coin's reputation as a visually rewarding piece in high-grade collections. Stability as a long-term holding. The 1990 P quarter offers stability rather than volatility. Its value growth is closely tied to grading standards, collector demand for high-condition coins, and the shrinking supply of untouched examples. As more coins are removed from the population through mishandling or improper storage, certified high-grade pieces steadily gain prominence. This predictable pattern of appreciation appeals to collectors who favor long-term holding strategies rooted in historical consistency rather than short-term market speculation. The 1990 P. Washington quarter dollar endures as more than a simple coin. It is a reflection of American numismatic continuity and disciplined craftsmanship. Its blend of historical symbolism, refined design, and condition-driven rarity ensures lasting relevance in the hobby. For collectors and enthusiasts alike, pursuing this coin represents an opportunity to own a tangible connection to the nation's monetary story, one that continues to captivate enthusiasts and solidify its place as a quietly prized treasure in U.S. coin collecting. Next up in the 1973 USA, Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and quietly captivating piece within American numismatics, drawing the attention of collectors who appreciate both historical continuity and subtle rarity. While it may not immediately command headlines like some earlier silver issues, this coin has earned its place as a prized treasure thanks to its connection to a transformative era in U.S. coinage. Enthusiasts are drawn to the 1973 quarter for its clean design, strong historical identity, and the growing market demand for high-grade examples. Its appeal lies in the way it blends everyday circulation history with the thrill of discovering exceptional condition pieces that have survived decades of use, making it a rewarding pursuit for both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. The 1973 Washington quarter was minted during a period when the United States was firmly transitioning into modern coinage practices. Struck in the early 1970s, this coin belongs to the long-running Washington Quarter series that began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1973, the nation had fully embraced copper-nickel-clad coinage, following the removal of silver from circulating quarters in 1965. These quarters were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, with no mint mark, the Denver Mint, D-Mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint, which struck high-quality proof versions for collectors. As such, the 1973 quarter serves as a tangible connection to a pivotal era in American economic and cultural history, reflecting changes in metal composition, minting technology, and public trust in circulating currency. The design of the 1973 Washington quarter remains one of the most recognizable and iconic in U.S. coinage. The obverse features John Flanagan's timeless portrait of George Washington, facing left, with crisp lettering and balanced proportions that shine particularly well in uncirculated condition. The reverse showcases the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing both strength and peace. Struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams. In higher grades, the surfaces display strong luster, sharp details in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, and an overall visual appeal that captivates enthusiasts who value classic American artistry. While the 1973 quarter is not rare in circulated condition, its rarity emerges when condition and varieties are taken into account. Millions were minted for everyday use, yet relatively few have survived in pristine, uncirculated, or near-gem condition. Coins graded MS-66 or higher become significantly scarcer, especially those from the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, which often show weaker strikes. Collectors also seek out interesting mint errors, such as off-center strikes, double-die varieties, or broad-struck examples, which add another layer of desirability. The challenge of locating a sharply struck, fully lustrous 1973 quarter free from bag marks, and whereas what fuels collector demand and elevates its status within the series. Market value for the 1973 Washington quarter varies widely depending on mint mark, condition, and rarity. Circulated examples typically trade for face value to a few dollars, but uncirculated pieces can command prices ranging from $10 to $50, with certified high-grade examples reaching $100 to $300 or more. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially those with deep cameo contrast, are also popular and can bring $15 to $75 depending on preservation. Rare error varieties or exceptionally graded coins have been known to achieve prices approaching $500 to $1,000 in specialized auctions, reflecting steady appreciation driven by condition scarcity and collector competition. For collectors interested in adding the 1973 quarter to their collection, careful selection is essential. Prioritizing coins that are professionally graded by reputable certification services can provide confidence in authenticity and condition. It is wise to inspect coins closely for strong strikes, clean surfaces, and original luster, especially when targeting no mint mark Philadelphia issues or Denver minted examples with sharper details. Purchasing from established dealers, trusted auctions, or well-regarded collector communities helps reduce risk, while proper storage in protective holders prevents unnecessary handling and long-term damage. The 1973 Washington quarter offers collectors a deeply satisfying experience rooted in history and discovery. It represents an era when American coinage was evolving, yet still grounded in traditional symbolism and craftsmanship. Each well-preserved example tells a story of survival through decades of circulation or careful preservation, reinforcing its role as a tangible connection to the past. This blend of accessibility and challenge is what makes the coin especially appealing to numismatists who enjoy the hunt for quality and uniqueness. The 1973 USA Washington quarter dollar stands as a compelling condition-based rarity. Though often overlooked at first glance, it has proven itself to be a prized collectible and a meaningful investment for those who recognize its significance. Whether pursued in uncirculated condition, as a proof issue, or as a rare error variety, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts and reward careful collectors. Its lasting value, strong visual appeal, and historical resonance ensure that it remains a treasured piece within the world of American numismatics. The 1973 Washington quarter dollar continues to gain admiration among collectors who value coins that reflect stability and continuity in American currency. Unlike earlier silver issues, this clad quarter represents the confidence of a nation moving forward with modern minting standards. Collectors often appreciate how the 1973 issue bridges the gap between classic coin artistry and contemporary production, making it an essential chapter in the Washington Quarter series. Its enduring popularity is fueled by the growing realization that high-grade examples are far scarcer than raw mintage numbers suggest, adding a sense of urgency and excitement to acquiring one. One particularly appealing aspect of the 1973 quarter is the subtle difference in strike quality between mint locations. Coins from the Denver Mint, identified by the D Mint mark, are often better struck, with sharper details in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. In contrast, Philadelphia minted coins with no mint mark are more challenging to find in superb condition, which increases their desirability among advanced collectors. Proof versions struck at the San Francisco Mint stand apart with mirror-like fields and frosted devices, offering a refined and elegant presentation that showcases the design at its best. Condition sensitivity plays a crucial role in determining the long-term value and appeal of this coin. While worn examples remain common, true uncirculated pieces with full luster, clean fields, and minimal contact marks are increasingly difficult to locate. Coins graded MS-67 or higher are considered exceptional and are often tightly held by collectors, rarely appearing on the open market. This condition-based scarcity drives competitive bidding at auctions and reinforces the 1973 quarter's reputation as a sleeper coin with strong potential. The 1973 Washington Quarter demonstrates steady and reliable performance rather than dramatic spikes. Collectors appreciate its gradual appreciation, especially for certified examples and visually impressive proof coins. As more enthusiasts focus on completing date and mint sets in top condition, demand for premium 1973 quarters continues to rise. This trend suggests long-term stability, making the coin an attractive option for collectors who prefer consistent growth over speculative volatility. The 1973 Washington Quarter dollar stands as more than just a circulating coin from the past. It is a symbol of American craftsmanship, historical continuity, and collecting discipline. Its blend of affordability, challenge, and aesthetic charm ensures lasting interest across generations of numismatists. For those willing to seek out quality and rarity within this issue, the reward is a timeless collectible that embodies both history and enduring value within the Washington Quarter legacy. Next up in the 1968 USA Washington Quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and increasingly appreciated piece in the world of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of modern history and classic American design. While often overlooked in circulation, this coin has quietly earned recognition as a prized treasure among collectors who value transitional issues and historical turning points in U.S. coinage. Its appeal lies not only in its connection to a transformative era, but also in its growing market demand, especially for high-grade examples and special varieties. For collectors who enjoy uncovering hidden gems, the 1968 Washington Quarter represents a compelling opportunity to own a coin that bridges tradition and innovation. The 1968 Washington Quarter reflects a pivotal moment in American monetary history. This issue belongs to the long-running Washington Quarter series, originally introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1968, the U.S. Mint had fully transitioned away from silver coinage, responding to rising metal prices and public hoarding. Struck primarily at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, as well as at Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, the coin serves as a tangible connection to the late 1960s, an era defined by social change, economic reform, and technological progress. The 1968 Washington Quarter remains faithful to John Flanagan's iconic artwork, which had already become deeply ingrained in American culture. The obverse features a dignified left-facing portrait of George Washington, radiating strength, leadership, and timeless elegance. The reverse showcases a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing both military readiness and peace. Composed of a copper-nickel clad structure, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams. In uncirculated condition, the sharp details, frosty luster, and balanced metallic tones give the coin a striking visual appeal that continues to draw admiration. Mint marks and varieties. One of the aspects that adds desirability to the 1968 Washington Quarter is the presence of multiple mint issues. Philadelphia coins carry no mint mark, Denver issues are marked with a D, and San Francisco produced proof coins bearing the S mint mark. Proof versions, struck with specially prepared dies and planchets, exhibit mirror-like fields and sharp contrasts that elevate their artistic impact. Additionally, collectors actively search for subtle varieties, such as double die obverse or minor minting anomalies, which can significantly enhance a coin's collectability and value when authenticated. Although the overall mintage of the 1968 Washington quarter was substantial, true rarity emerges when condition is taken into account. Circulated examples are common, but finding coins in near mint or uncirculated condition with strong luster and minimal contact marks is far more challenging. Proof coins from San Francisco, especially those free from haze or spotting, are also increasingly sought after. The difficulty of locating pristine specimens has steadily driven collector demand, making high-grade examples a standout within this otherwise accessible issue. The 1968 Washington quarter varies widely depending on mint mark, condition, and special characteristics. Circulated coins typically trade close to face value, but uncirculated examples can range from $10 to $50, depending on grade. Proof coins with the S mint mark often command prices between $15 and $100, while rare error varieties or exceptionally high-grade certified pieces have been known to reach $300 to $1,000 in auctions or private sales. Its steady appreciation reflects both its historical importance and enduring visual appeal. The 1968 Washington quarter should prioritize certified examples graded by reputable services to ensure authenticity and condition accuracy. Paying close attention to mint marks, surface quality, and potential varieties can make a significant difference in long-term value. Purchasing from established dealers, trusted auctions, or well-regarded collector communities is strongly recommended. Proper storage in protective holders, avoiding excessive handling, and staying informed about market trends will help preserve both the beauty and worth of this coin over time. The 1968 USA Washington quarter dollar represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and evolving rarity. As a product of a transformative period in U.S. coinage, it offers collectors a tangible connection to the past while remaining accessible and rewarding to pursue. Whether admired for its classic design, sought after in uncirculated condition, or treasured as a proof issue with the S mint mark, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. For numismatists seeking a meaningful and enduring addition to their collections, the 1968 Washington quarter stands proudly as a prized collectible and a symbol of lasting American heritage that the 1968 Washington quarter dollar has gained a quiet but loyal following among collectors who specialize in transitional-era U.S. coinage. This period marked a decisive shift from precious metal circulating coins to modern clad compositions, making the 1968 issue an important milestone rather than just another date in the series. Many enthusiasts view it as a symbol of adaptation and continuity, where classic design endured even as materials and minting practices evolved. This deeper narrative enhances the coin's appeal and elevates it from a common quarter to a meaningful artifact of American monetary history. The 1968 S-proof Washington quarters, struck at the San Francisco Mint, deserve special recognition for their exceptional craftsmanship. These coins were produced specifically for collectors, featuring polished dies and carefully prepared planchets that result in mirrored fields and sharply defined details. Proof examples with strong cameo contrast, where the frosted design elements stand out against glossy backgrounds, are especially captivating and increasingly scarce. As time passes, well-preserved proofs without haze, spotting, or hairlines have become more difficult to locate, further enhancing their desirability and reinforcing their status as prized treasures. The 1968 Washington quarter lies in the pursuit of mint errors and subtle varieties. Off-center strikes, double die details, clipped planchets, and misaligned dies occasionally surface and can command significant premiums when verified. These anomalies transform an otherwise standard coin into a unique collectible with its own story, often fetching prices far above typical market ranges. For collectors who enjoy the thrill of discovery, searching rolls or estate collections for such rare mistakes adds an element of adventure and personal achievement. The 1968 Washington quarter has demonstrated steady, reliable growth rather than dramatic spikes. High-grade uncirculated coins and premium proof issues have shown consistent appreciation as collector interest in late 20th century coinage continues to expand. As older generations disperse collections and pristine examples become scarcer, demand for top-quality pieces is expected to remain strong. This gradual upward trend makes the coin appealing not only to hobbyists, but also to long-term investors seeking stability within the numismatic market. The enduring charm of the 1968 Washington quarter dollar lies in its balance of accessibility and significance. It is a coin that invites both beginners and seasoned numismatists to engage with American history in a tangible way. Whether admired for its elegant design, pursued for its proof brilliance, or valued for its historical context, the 1968 issue continues to resonate across generations. Its lasting appeal ensures that it will remain a respected and rewarding component of U.S. coin collections for years to come. Next up in the 1981 Washington quarter dollar stands as a captivating and highly sought-after piece within modern U.S. numismatics, admired for its subtle complexity and enduring appeal among collectors. At first glance, it may appear to be a routine circulation issue, yet seasoned enthusiasts recognize it as a coin that bridges everyday American commerce with deeper historical and artistic significance. Its connection to a pivotal era in U.S. minting history, combined with growing market demand for high-grade examples, has elevated the 1981 quarter into a prized treasure that continues to captivate enthusiasts across generations. For collectors who appreciate understated rarity and condition-based value, this coin represents a rewarding pursuit and a meaningful addition to any collection. Historically, the 1981 Washington quarter was minted during a transformative period for the United States Mint, when rising production costs and economic pressures were reshaping coinage practices. Struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the bold D mint mark on the obverse, this coin belongs to the long-running Washington quarter series that began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1981, the quarter had fully transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad composition, reflecting modern minting priorities while still carrying the legacy of America's first president. This issue serves as a tangible connection to the early 1980s, a time marked by economic adjustment, cultural change, and renewed national identity. The design of the 1981 quarter remains one of the most recognizable in American coinage, showcasing John Flanagan's timeless portrait of George Washington on the obverse. Washington's dignified profile, framed by the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," conveys strength and continuity, while the Denver Mint mark adds a layer of distinction for collectors. The reverse features the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing both military readiness and the pursuit of peace. Measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.67 grams, the coin's balanced proportions and crisp relief are especially striking in uncirculated condition, where luster and detail remain fully intact. While the 1981 Washington quarter was produced in substantial numbers, its rarity emerges through condition rather than sheer mintage. Many examples entered circulation and quickly accumulated wear, making high-grade uncirculated pieces increasingly difficult to locate. Coins exhibiting sharp strikes, clean fields, and strong luster command heightened attention, particularly those free from bag marks or discoloration. Additionally, collectors actively search for subtle varieties, such as minor die anomalies or exceptionally well-struck examples, which further enhance desirability. The challenge of finding pristine specimens has fueled steady demand and positioned this coin as a sleeper favorite among condition-focused numismatists. In today's market, the value of the 1981 Washington quarter varies widely depending on grade and eye appeal. Circulated examples typically trade for modest premiums, but uncirculated and certified coins can range from approximately $20 to $150, with top-tier examples graded MS-67 or higher occasionally realizing even stronger prices at auction. Coins with exceptional luster, sharp details, or notable strike quality tend to outperform average specimens. This steady appreciation reflects both the coin's historical placement within the series and the growing interest in high-grade modern issues. For collectors seeking to add the 1981 quarter to their holdings, careful selection is essential. Prioritizing certified coins from reputable grading services can provide confidence in authenticity and condition, while close inspection for strike quality and surface preservation is crucial when evaluating raw examples. Purchasing from established dealers, reputable auctions, or trusted collector networks helps minimize risk and ensures fair market pricing. Proper storage in inert holders or capsules, along with minimal handling, will preserve the coin's condition and protect its long-term value. Beyond its technical attributes, the 1981 D Washington Quarter holds strong emotional and educational appeal. It represents a familiar yet often overlooked chapter in U.S. coinage, reminding collectors that historical significance is not limited to rare dates or precious metals. Instead, it underscores how everyday coins can evolve into meaningful collectibles over time, especially when preserved in exceptional condition. This blend of accessibility and challenge makes the coin particularly attractive to both new and seasoned collectors. In conclusion, the 1981 D Washington Quarter Dollar embodies a compelling fusion of history, artistry, and condition-based rarity. As a tangible connection to America's past and a reflection of modern minting evolution, it has earned its place as a prized collectible within the Washington Quarter series. Whether pursued for its historical context, visual appeal, or investment potential, this coin offers lasting value and enduring fascination. For numismatists worldwide, the 1981 D Quarter remains a rewarding treasure, one that continues to captivate enthusiasts and enrich collections with every well-preserved example discovered. The enduring fascination with the 1981 D Washington Quarter Dollar is further strengthened by its role as a benchmark coin for collectors who specialize in late 20th century U.S. issues. Unlike earlier silver quarters, this coin reflects a modern era where condition, strike quality, and originality define desirability. Many enthusiasts view the 1981 D as a quiet standout, a coin that rewards patience and careful study rather than instant recognition. Its appeal lies in the challenge of locating examples that retain full mint brilliance, making each high-grade discovery feel like uncovering a hidden gem within a familiar series. Another layer of interest surrounding the 1981 D Quarter is the subtle variation seen in strike characteristics from the Denver Mint during this period. Collectors often note differences in the sharpness of Washington's hair detail and the eagle's feathers, with well-struck examples commanding significant attention. These nuances transform what might seem like a common coin into a subject of detailed examination and comparison. For advanced numismatists, identifying superior strikes becomes a rewarding pursuit, reinforcing the coin's reputation as a fascinating study piece within the Washington Quarter lineage. The growing popularity of registry set collecting has also contributed to renewed demand for premium 1981 D Quarters. As collectors compete to assemble top-ranked sets, the need for high-grade examples has intensified, driving prices upward for coins with exceptional eye appeal. Coins graded at the upper end of the mint state scale often experience strong bidding activity, particularly when they exhibit vibrant luster and minimal contact marks. This competitive environment has helped elevate the coin's status from a routine issue to a recognized key for condition-focused collections. From an investment perspective, the 1981 D Washington Quarter offers a compelling balance of affordability and long-term potential. While it remains accessible compared to classic silver issues, its upward trend in high-grade values reflects a broader shift in the numismatic market toward quality over age. Collectors who acquire certified examples during periods of stable pricing may benefit from gradual appreciation as demand continues to grow. This makes the coin especially appealing to those seeking a strategic entry point into modern U.S. coin investing. Ultimately, the 1981 D Washington Quarter Dollar stands as a testament to the evolving nature of coin collecting itself. It reminds enthusiasts that significance is not solely defined by rarity at the time of issue, but by how history, preservation, and collector interest converge over decades. As a tangible connection to America's recent past and a symbol of enduring design, this quarter continues to inspire admiration and dedication. For those who value depth, nuance, and the thrill of condition-based rarity, the 1981 D remains a captivating treasure worthy of pursuit. Next up in the 1994, D Washington Quarter Dollar stands as a captivating and highly sought-after piece within modern U.S. numismatics, admired for far more than its face value. To collectors, this coin represents a perfect blend of historical continuity, understated beauty, and growing market interest. Though produced in large numbers, the 1994 D Quarter has earned recognition as a prized treasure when found in exceptional condition. especially among enthusiasts who appreciate modern-era coins with strong eye appeal. Its ability to bridge everyday circulation history with serious collector demand has elevated its status, making it a fascinating target for those who seek overlooked yet rewarding pieces. As interest in high-grade modern quarters continues to rise, this Denver minted issue increasingly captivates enthusiasts worldwide. The historical context of the 1994 D. Washington quarter adds depth to its appeal. Minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the bold D mint mark on the obverse, this coin was struck during a period of economic confidence and technological advancement in the United States. It belongs to the long-running Washington quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1994, the quarter had become a familiar symbol of American commerce, yet it still carried the weight of tradition and national pride. This issue serves as a tangible connection to the final decade of the 20th century, reflecting a time before the dramatic design changes that would later arrive with the state quarters program. In terms of unique features, the 1994 D. Washington quarter retains the classic and dignified design that collectors admire. The obverse features John Flanagan's timeless portrait of George Washington, facing left, with finely detailed hair and facial contours that appear especially sharp on well-struck examples. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" frame the design, while the date, 1994, anchors it firmly in its era. On the reverse, the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings symbolizes strength and unity, perched proudly above a bundle of arrows and olive branches. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, offering durability alongside classic artistry. Rarity plays a nuanced role in the collectability of the 1994 D quarter. While overall mintage numbers were high, true scarcity emerges in high-grade uncirculated and superb gem conditions. Coins that survived circulation-free, with strong luster, sharp strikes, and minimal surface marks, are surprisingly difficult to locate. Collectors also pay close attention to potential varieties, such as minor doubled dies or exceptional strike characteristics, which can elevate desirability. The challenge of finding pristine examples has driven steady demand, especially as more collectors focus on completing top-quality Washington quarter sets from the clad era. Market value for the 1994 D. Washington quarter varies widely depending on condition and certification. In circulated condition, the coin typically trades near face value. However, in uncirculated or certified MS-65 to MS-67 grades, prices can range from $20 to $150, with top population examples occasionally commanding even higher figures. Coins exhibiting exceptional luster, flawless fields, or rare die varieties have been known to approach $300 to $600 in competitive auctions. This steady appreciation reflects a broader trend in numismatics, where modern coins in elite condition are gaining recognition as serious collectibles rather than mere pocket change. For collectors seeking to add this coin to their collection, careful strategy is essential. Prioritizing certified examples from reputable grading services ensures authenticity and accurate assessment of condition. Inspecting coins for full details, original mint luster, and clean surfaces can make a significant difference in long-term value. Purchasing from trusted dealers, established auctions, or well-reviewed online platforms helps minimize risk, while networking within collector communities can uncover valuable insights about varieties and market movements. Proper storage in airtight holders or slabs, along with minimal handling, is crucial to preserving the coin's pristine appearance. Beyond its technical attributes, the emotional and aesthetic appeal of the 1994 D. Washington quarter cannot be overlooked. For many collectors, it represents nostalgia, an era when such coins still passed freely through everyday hands, while also symbolizing the enduring legacy of American coinage. Its familiar design, combined with the thrill of finding a near-perfect specimen, makes it especially rewarding for both seasoned numismatists and newcomers. This balance of accessibility and challenge is precisely what keeps collectors engaged and motivated. In conclusion, the 1994 D. Washington quarter dollar embodies a compelling blend of history, artistry, and condition-based rarity. Though modest at first glance, it has emerged as a prized collectible and a strong long-term investment for those who appreciate quality and preservation. As demand for high-grade modern U.S. coins continues to grow, this Denver-minted quarter stands as a shining example of how everyday currency can transform into a treasured artifact. For collectors worldwide, pursuing the 1994 D quarter is not just about ownership. It is about holding a tangible connection to the past with lasting value and enduring appeal. The aesthetic qualities of the 1994 D Washington quarter are often underestimated by casual observers, yet they are precisely what draws serious collectors. The sharpness of the Denver Mint strike, particularly in high-grade examples, highlights the intricate details of Washington's profile and the eagle's feathers. Under close inspection, the coin's subtle layering of relief and fields exhibits a soft brilliance that can be mesmerizing when held under proper lighting. Collectors frequently remark on the elegance of Flanagan design, noting that the balance of symbolism and realism has stood the test of time. For those seeking a coin that blends artistry with historical weight, the 1994 D quarter delivers a compelling visual experience that goes beyond its utilitarian purpose. The coin's place within the broader Washington quarter series further elevates its significance. By 1994, the series had already undergone more than 6 decades of continuous production, firmly establishing Washington's image as a national icon. Yet despite its familiarity, the 1994 D quarter remains part of a transitional period in U.S. coinage, just before the launch of the 50-state quarters program in 1999. This positions it as one of the last classic quarters of the 20th century, making it especially appealing to collectors who focus on completing chronological or thematic sets. Its mint mark and year link it to a distinct moment in numismatic history, a snapshot of American coinage in a pre-digital, pre-commemorative era. Another layer of interest comes from subtle varieties and production nuances. The 1994 D quarter does not feature extreme errors, yet collectors often search for minor anomalies, such as die cracks, doubled dies, or variations in strike quality, which can transform an ordinary coin into a highly sought-after collectible. Even slight deviations in mint luster or surface reflectivity can distinguish a coin in the market. These minute details reward observant collectors and add a sense of adventure, as finding a superior example can feel akin to uncovering a hidden gem in a familiar series. From an investment perspective, the 1994 D Washington quarter has steadily gained recognition as a coin whose value appreciates with quality preservation. While face value quarters are abundant, those in uncirculated grades or certified MS-65 and above now attract consistent interest at auctions and through private sales. The market demonstrates that collectors are increasingly willing to pay a premium for coins that combine excellent preservation, clear strike, and original luster. Historical importance, combined with the coin's status as a last-generation classic quarter, underpins its market resilience, making it both a collectible and a prudent long-term investment. Finally, the 1994 D Washington quarter serves as a tangible bridge between past and present. Its design and composition reflect nearly 60 years of tradition, yet it also anticipates the forthcoming innovations of the late 1990s. For collectors, owning one is more than possessing a coin. It is holding a piece of Americana, a daily-use artifact that has survived in remarkable condition. This duality, the ordinary meeting the extraordinary, ensures the coin's enduring appeal. Whether displayed in a collection, studied for its nuances, or preserved as part of a complete series, the 1994 D quarter remains a rewarding, captivating, and timeless numismatic treasure. Next up to in the 1982, P Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics. Its appeal to collectors stems not only from its role as a circulating coin during a pivotal era in U.S. history, but also from its enduring design, striking visual appeal, and tangible connection to the nation's heritage. For enthusiasts, this coin represents more than just 50 cents. It is a prized treasure that captures both the artistry and craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. Its continuing popularity in the collector market highlights the enduring charm of Washington quarters, which have long captivated enthusiasts of all levels. Historically, the 1982 P quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, marked by the absence of a mint mark, a distinguishing feature that places it within the core series of Washington quarters produced for general circulation. The Washington quarter series itself was originally introduced in 1932 to commemorate the bicentennial of George Washington's birth, and by 1982, It had become a staple of American coinage, circulating widely and serving as a daily reminder of the nation's first president. This year also holds particular interest, as the U.S. economy was experiencing significant shifts, including the aftermath of early 1980s inflation and coinage modernization, giving the 1982 P quarter a subtle historical resonance. The unique features of the 1982 P Washington quarter are both classic and meticulously detailed. The obverse showcases the iconic profile of George Washington, sculpted with fine lines that capture the dignified essence of the first president, while the reverse features the revered American eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows above two olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, this quarter measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, maintaining the standard specifications that collectors value for consistency across the series. The artistry is particularly appreciated in uncirculated examples, where the reflective fields and sharply struck details bring the eagle and Washington's profile vividly to life. Rarity is an intriguing aspect of the 1982 P quarter. While the Philadelphia Mint produced a significant quantity for circulation, finding specimens in uncirculated or near-perfect condition remains a challenge for collectors. Factors such as circulation wear, scratches, and toning can dramatically influence a coin's desirability. Additionally, varieties such as doubled dies or minor die cracks, while rare, add another layer of appeal for specialized collectors, making the hunt for pristine examples an exciting endeavor. The combination of moderate mintage and the passage of decades has rendered high-grade coins particularly precious, driving both competition and enthusiasm among numismatists. When it comes to market value, the 1982 P quarter is relatively accessible for collectors beginning their journey, but holds increasing value in higher grades. Circulated specimens generally range from 50 cents to $2, while uncirculated examples can fetch $5 to $25, depending on the level of preservation and eye appeal. Rare varieties, especially those with noticeable doubling or other mint errors, can command higher premiums, sometimes reaching $50 or more at auction. Over time, the steady appreciation of well-preserved Washington quarters demonstrates that even modest investments can yield both personal satisfaction and potential financial gain. For collectors seeking to add this coin to their holdings, certain practical tips can greatly enhance the collecting experience. Prioritize uncirculated or certified examples to ensure long-term value, and pay attention to subtle details like die varieties or unusual toning that can distinguish a coin. Purchasing from reputable dealers, auctions, or coin shows ensures authenticity and avoids costly pitfalls, while proper storage in protective holders preserves condition and prevents damage. Engaging with numismatic communities, online forums, or local coin clubs can also provide insight into market trends, pricing, and rare find opportunities, making collecting both enjoyable and strategic. The 1982 P Washington quarter is more than a simple piece of metal. It is a tangible connection to American history and artistry. Its classic design, historical significance, and the thrill of locating high-grade specimens make it a centerpiece for any collection. Collectors are drawn not only to its aesthetic appeal, but also to the satisfaction of owning a coin that has withstood the test of time and continues to capture the imagination of enthusiasts worldwide. Its combination of accessibility and collectible potential ensures that it will remain a beloved addition to numismatic portfolios. In conclusion, the 1982 P Washington quarter exemplifies the perfect blend of history, artistry, and rarity, making it a rewarding pursuit for collectors of all levels. Whether admired for its iconic design, historical context, or the thrill of acquiring an uncirculated specimen, it represents a lasting investment in both passion and heritage. For numismatists seeking a coin that is at once familiar and endlessly captivating, the 1982 P quarter stands as a testament to the enduring appeal of the Washington quarter series, offering a rewarding addition to any collection and a tangible connection to the story of the United States. Collectors often marvel at the historical continuity represented by the 1982 P quarter. Although it is part of a series that began in 1932, each year's minting reflects subtle changes in production, coinage technology, and even cultural context. For example, by 1982, the Philadelphia Mint had refined its striking methods, resulting in coins with sharper relief and smoother fields compared to earlier decades. These technical improvements make high-grade 1982 P quarters particularly desirable, as they capture both the artistry of the engraver and the precision of modern minting techniques. Enthusiasts often study the minute differences in edge, strike, and surface quality, which adds an element of technical intrigue to their collections. The cultural resonance of the 1982 P quarter also contributes to its appeal. As a coin that circulated widely during the early 1980s, it evokes memories of daily life during a transformative period in American history. From vending machines to bank transactions, these quarters were in the hands of millions, serving as both a functional currency and a silent witness to the era's social and economic shifts. For collectors, holding a high-grade example of this quarter provides a tangible link to the past, allowing them to connect not just with George Washington's legacy, but with the lived experiences of Americans who used the coin decades ago. This emotional connection enhances its value beyond mere metal or numismatic interest. Varieties and errors of the 1982 P quarter add another layer of fascination. Though generally consistent in design, careful observation can reveal subtle die differences, including minor doubling of the inscriptions or variations in the eagle's feathers. Such varieties are prized among specialists and can transform an otherwise common coin into a highly sought-after collectible. Even minor errors, such as off-center strikes or slight planchet anomalies, elevate the coin's desirability, often attracting attention at auctions and among dedicated Washington quarter collectors. This interplay between commonality and rarity keeps the 1982 P quarter endlessly engaging for both beginners and advanced numismatists. In addition to its historical and aesthetic qualities, the 1982 P quarter offers investment potential. Over the past few decades, coins in excellent condition have steadily appreciated in value due to increasing collector interest and the natural attrition of circulated coins. While modestly priced for entry-level collectors, high-grade or certified coins can command premium prices at auction or in private sales. Collectors who focus on maintaining coins in pristine condition, perhaps encapsulated by third-party grading services, often see their efforts rewarded as the market continues to recognize the coin's enduring appeal and historical significance. In this way, the 1982 P quarter serves not only as a collectible, but also as a tangible asset with long-term potential. Finally, the 1982 P Washington quarter exemplifies the joy of coin collecting as both a hobby and a passion. From the thrill of discovering an uncirculated specimen in a dealer's bin to the satisfaction of identifying a subtle variety or error, this coin offers endless opportunities for engagement and discovery. Collectors often report that their appreciation grows with each close inspection, as the intricate details of Washington's profile, the eagle's design, and the finely struck lettering reveal themselves under magnification. For numismatists worldwide, this quarter remains a prized collectible, a symbol of American heritage, and a rewarding pursuit that blends history, artistry, and the timeless excitement of collecting.